Yo,
Right. Hey everyone, happy Halloween. It's your boy. Halloween. It's your boy. Seafoam Ghoul. I wish I thought this through. Sorry, we did this in like
already
half an
doing
hour.
really well.
And for spooky.
Oh, nothing spookier than STDs.
Yeah, actually fair to be honest. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all good. We're just doing a quick Halloween live chat about All Stars 3.
Yes.
So we haven't actually chatted about it at all. We've become pretty good at this about not talking about it until we're on camera.
We never talk at all.
That's also partially the reason, but you know. So yeah, hopefully the quality's all right as well. So different, we're on location, on set. So hopefully the quality's all right. We can't really check it. If anyone watching can let us know, that'd be cool. Cool. So should we just go through the queens? I've seen everything now. I've seen the extra videos I missed before. It's like all the hometown stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So I've got a better idea of these girls.
The full length introduction and then the small meet the queens.
That's it. So go on. So let's go through them. So what do you think? Let's start Overwatch. So what do you think of the cast for All Stars 3?
Really good. I'm still, as I said earlier today, I'm still a bit shocked that they didn't bring out April Carrion. Like they brought some season 6 girls. Hey Richard. They brought some season 6 girls, but I really thought April Carrion would come back.
If you guys have watched my previous streams, you'll know I've always gone about like how underrated she is, how awesome she should be on an All-Star season. It really surprises me. But maybe I need to save some awesome queens for the next All-Stars.
Yeah.
So I can't just pick like every awesome queen in one series.
That is true. And also like there is a lot of acting challenges and she didn't do well on those.
True.
So, hey Omar, hi.
Omar, you're right. Oh, Kratos, that's a good one actually. Yes, exactly what I've gone for. Dead Kratos from God of War.
I did some of it, but he did most of it. I'm really proud because he's
he did most of it.
Well, I did like the contouring stuff.
You did the shitty bits. Any parts which are rubbish, that was you. All the amazing parts.
You're very welcome. By the way, I'm dressed up too, but you can't really see.
Look that way. There you go. Well, as I said, we didn't have much time. We did this in half an hour because we've got people coming over pretty shortly. So we wanted to do a stream. This is the best time for us. I'm living at my parents at the moment because my flat's getting decorated. So it's just all a bit of a nightmare at the moment. So this is the best we can do given the circumstances. Hopefully it's all good for everyone. We should spill the tea. So yeah, so apart from April Carrion, what do you think of the cast?
I'm really, really excited. I'm glad.
That's how would I
want.
Should dress up on China. That's my standard look. I'm always on China. I have to be different for a day.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
What? But anyways, I'm really excited. Trixie.
Yes.
Trixie. And Milk is back. And I'm so pumped. It's a good choice of people, I think. And even though like I feel like Trixie has the best chance of winning, it's still like it's everybody's game, I think, because like Chi-Chi's amazing. Yeah. There's so many.
But do you think she does have the best chance of winning? Because like I was saying in my reaction to Meet the Queens, like because the challenges are like so different, or like it's literally every type of challenge you can imagine. Do you think she's got the skill set is a skill set broad enough to handle every single challenge? Because it just takes one poor performance to be sent home, you know?
I don't know. I feel like she's reached a point where like she's much more confident and I don't know, she's just quick. She's a very quick comedian, and so I don't know. I have high hopes for Trixie. I'd be really upset if she didn't make it to at least top 3. Yeah,
I'm not saying she's a little bit overhyped, but I would disagree because you and me have been chatting about this recently.
Yeah,
and we were saying that I feel like I warmed to Katya straight away, but since religiously watching I don't necessarily like Trixie more, but maybe I do a little bit. I don't know. Like I think Trixie's humor maybe at this moment is like it appeals to me more. Like I don't know. What do you think?
I'm in love with her. The thing is, I think I'm in love with both, but I'm more like I'm in love with. Stop it. I've got friends.
It's not time for friends. I think it make the mic. I think it make a weird noise on the mic. You know?
I don't know about
go on.
You. So yeah, I feel like I'm more in love with Katya in a like I want to be her friend, but Trixie makes me laugh in such a way I can't explain. Like she's really funny and really quick and
also like you know how a lot of the girls. I mean, season 6 was a long time ago. Like she's had a long time to improve and stuff. But I was watching earlier, the clips from season 6 when on the Meet the Queens extended thing, and so I forgot about how like some of her awesome looks. Like I love that Jesus look. That's one of my favorite looks. That was so cool.
She pulled some really good looks.
Yeah, and the twins with Pearl. I guess Pearl helped her a little bit, but like, and even like the Asian one, like it was just like she.
Invasion.
I see it. She had like quite like good versatility in her season, like more
even
so
like
than you
the
think.
Jet Setter as well was really cute.
Yeah,
everything. I feel like every one of her looks were polished, and now she's even more polished and more insane, which is good.
Totally. Yeah. So do you think my main thing with this cast is I'm really happy with it because I feel like it's a pretty even playing field for once.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm struggling to think like who would go home first because everyone is so talented. Everyone is, it really could be a really surprising season. Like it could be at anyone's guess. I want to know. Okay, maybe not now, but I want to know what format do you think this is going to take?
I know. Do you guys have any ideas? Without spoilers, like always, if you know for sure what it's going to be, don't tell us. But if you're like have any guesses or anything like that, let us know. But I was thinking when you're saying you don't know who's going to go home first, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the queens who got really far in their season went home first. So, for example, like Kennedy Davenport, who is really great, but it's just
that's why I was thinking about the format because there's a lot of like performance queens like Kennedy Davenport, Chi Chi, Morgan McMack is a great lip syncer, but will lip sync save them now? Because last All Stars lip sync was for your legacy, not for your life. So it really will depend on the format because if it had the same format as last time, then Kennedy and like people like Morgan McMackles who go first. But if you have to lip sync to save your life, Kennedy can kick some ass.
Yeah, but it's a fierce lip sync. So Chi Chi's, like I said, Morgan.
Yeah.
Like there's some real fierce lip sync. I'm sure lip syncing will be a big part of it because it's Drag Race.
Of course. But will it? But
I mean, again, I feel like Rue's generally pretty good with who she keeps on. So I feel like, for example, because people like Kennedy had a chance to show her talent to a great extent in her season, she might keep, say if it's Chi Chi and Kennedy in the lip sync battle for their life sort of in the first episode, I feel like she'd keep Chi Chi because like Chi Chi has more to show, more to prove.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm saying that's why I wouldn't be surprised if one of the ones who went further in the season went out first.
Yeah, it's really hot. I really want to know already what's the format, then I can have a better idea of how the game's going to go. But I think the exciting thing about this cast is that it could just go mental. Like the only thing that's consistent to me, I think that Trixie's going to make it fairly far, if not all the way. But everyone else, it could just be like a mess. Like
I'm fairly confident in Milk as well because I feel like who said? I think Richard said a minute ago that like Milk is a bit concerned about Milk's performance, not meant for TV. But I would disagree because I feel like Milk's a lot more confident now. I feel like in her season, although she pushed against the mainstream, what was up with you guys? You're both dying. Milk pushed against the mainstream, like all the other queens saying like what you're doing, blah blah blah. Like I feel like it's still got her to an extent. Whereas now I feel like she's super confident with her looks and the type of that drag she does and how she can perform in challenges, etc. So I don't know. I feel like Milk's pretty likely to go at least top 5, probably top 3. Yeah, I've got a lot of hope for Milk. And like you see her fishy look in the Meet the Queens thing.
I know. Amazing. The thing about Milk is that I think he's never there really to win. Like he's there to showcase what he does, but he's not very competitive.
That's true. Actually, that's a really good point.
I'm really smart like that. Oh yeah, but you know what I mean. He's not a very competitive queen. He's such a different kind of creature. He's just there to try to show as much as he can.
But that's what we need. I feel like that's looking back over the previous winners. None of them are that similar. Like all of them are out the box in some way and different.
Yeah, but like people like Alaska came so prepared. Like she needed to win. She said it like I need to win, and that pushed her very far because like she just came so prepared. I don't know how prepared for every single type of challenge and every single type of look Milk would be. So yeah, I don't know. but I hope he goes far. He's really exciting to watch.
Yeah, same. Omar's not keen on milk.
Oh, okay.
Right, so apparently the rumor is that the winner picks the bottom two and Rue picks who goes home. How do you feel about that?
What the rumor is? What?
That the winner picks the bottom two and then Rue actually picks who goes home. So I guess like a lip sync battle, and then Rue actually has the final decision. So it's similar to All Stars 3.
Okay, gotcha. I think that's
All Stars 2. Sorry.
That's quite an interesting. Yeah, but who picks the winner? Like Rue.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Rue picks the winner picks bottom two, and then Rue picks. I think it's got to be
just
something.
a little switch because before...
it's similar. I think that's good. I think it's got to be something a little cutthroat, and also before they sort of took the piss for it, because they came up with their own like rule that sort of circumvented the drama, because like you would like naturally like if you wanted to play to win, you'd get rid of your biggest competition, right?
Yeah.
But they got rid of who they thought the judges would get rid of anyway, which was like drama, but it wasn't as drama as it could have been because of that method.
Yeah.
So if it's something like just one person picks and it's the bottom two,
yeah.
maybe if they had to do it like live on stage as well, like right, whoever's won, like Milk, you've won, now pick the bottom two right now. You got like a minute to do it or something like that.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I think that's a really good format actually.
What I'm suggesting.
Well, yeah, well, mixed with what they're suggesting as well.
Mainly me.
Yeah, mainly. Grant is the producer.
Seafoam's Drag Race, coming soon.
What? Well, Brazilian Drag Race coming soon, so stay tuned.
Can't wait to see you on that.
I'm going to be
exactly. The new Santino.
Holding the boom.
Brazilian Santino. It's always been said. Oh, my God. It's always been said, yes.
It's always been said that I'm the Brazilian Santino.
I should shut up with my drag
knowledge mouth. What
were you saying before I cut you off like 10 times?
I don't know. I want to read what people are saying, what the peeps are saying.
Right, Alaska's race a standard for future All-Star series. More queens will come hard to play. But that's the thing. There's no like amazing, outstanding queen this season. Like there's loads of really strong contenders.
It's fucking Trixie. Stop saying
that.
I
love Trixie. But like compared to Alaska, like she was like her music videos and like her presence generally, like she was on a similar level to Rupaul in a lot of ways.
But Trixie's doing really well with her album.
That's what I mean. She's doing really well. There's loads of the queens this year have big followings.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like comparatively, like there was no one like say Alaska who is like probably the queen in terms of pop culture who's closest to RuPaul, I'd say. Like one of them in like pop culture, like young people pop culture. No offense, Lady Bunny, etc.
Yeah, it's true. She's gonna be in a TV reality show with like other like famous people from reality shows as well. Like she's a household name.
Yeah, exactly. Well, wait, Trixie, which one?
Alaska.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was after All Stars anyway.
So go on, let's go for the queen. So
okay.
Aja.
Are we taking notes on looks and stuff for the meeting?
Oh yeah, let's go generally. So what did you obviously sorry, you guys Karen sharing your thoughts, we're read out your thoughts as well. But I was confused with what the actual theme was for you getting looks up for this Meet the Queens, because it was like I said in my video, but it was like gold obviously, but then sort of regal and then like Greek, like ancient Greek inspired as well.
I don't think it was ancient Greek, it was just golden.
It was just a bit, no, if it's just gold, it was just not great. I think you see Nina did like a mock-up as well. She's like, I'm 10th Queen, so guys.
Did
but that's funny, yeah. It's a good look as well.
Actually, I could have seen Nina coming back.
No, way too soon for that. No, we've talked about
Aja did.
We've talked about that. Yeah, but she like is in better headspace, right?
How can I say this? See the. Okay.
Because their friends borrowed her shirts to go ahead and transfer 10k via PayPal to win. Yeah, Alaska. I must call it out Alaska there.
Let's see all the
golden showers realness. Yeah, was the theme just gold though? I love. Who's what's your favourite looks? We've got looks open. Just have it on that one. I know the image is quite small, but it's fine.
Okay, fine.
Who's okay? First of all, what do you think? What do you think of the theme?
Me?
Yeah, the theme with the Meet the Queens and you guys as well.
I don't know. The idea of it is okay. I feel like it's not as cool as it was on All Stars.
No, I really like the theme for All Stars too. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, because this one it was just like it was gold.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like that, it was like old school like royalty and stuff.
Yeah. Who's your favorite and least favorite?
It feels like they were just like, oh, what else is royalty? Like gold.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's just a bit. I don't know. I didn't really like. None of the looks particularly stood out to me either. Like there's no like. I thought like the Meet the Queens looks from season All Stars 2.
Except Aja looks really good.
Aja's is great. Yeah.
Aja looks really good.
She does indeed.
And I thought Milk looked amazing.
Yeah, Milk's is really cool. Like I said about in Meet the Queens, like really beautiful makeup. The first time I've ever seen her wear like that sort of beautiful makeup. And I think
I've seen him wear pretty makeup.
What I thought was cool though is like she went home for attempting pretty makeup before and not doing a good job at it.
Yeah.
And now like her for Meet the Queen, she's like, look, I can do it and dominate it. You know.
I can dominate it.
I liked. I thought Trixie's was really cool as well because like again, it's a bit of a twist on the theme.
Yeah.
I think that's what's disappointing. I think about looking at looks now. I said it in previous seasons, but when you're given like a theme for the runway, you don't like base your whole outfit on it. Like you use it as like inspiration in a way. Do you know what I mean? Like if you say
gold.
Yeah,
but this had to be like all gold.
But no, but then you look at, for example, like Trixie. Like it's not like, it doesn't scream gold. Like it's obviously it's gold, but what I say.
I think want to do. They said, oh, like do something that represents your personality, but also is golden kind of thing. And I think what's the best one was the worst one for you?
Okay, best one. I agree. Arsha is the best one, and worst one. Oh, it's tricky. I would say Bendler, just because it's what I would expect. I don't dislike it particularly. It's just not amazing to me.
I'm gonna say Ash is the best for me, and Thorgy is actually one that I don't really care for. I feel like
actually no, I agree with you. So who you say was the best?
Asha.
Yeah, I agree with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
What do you
Love
guys
Trixie's
think?
padding. I find hate towards Aja sad, but to be honest, Aja did hire Valentina stylist and looks exactly like her now, so that's really funny. That's what I remark.
It does look a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is Valentina.
Hey, well, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah,
she's like, oh, you guys like Valentina? I'll give you some Valentina.
Exactly. Yeah, but not the worst. Who do you think the 10th Queen's going to be? Sorry, we're flitting around everywhere. But who do you think the 10th Queen's going to be? Again, if you guys know, don't say. If you have ideas of who the 10th Queen might be, let us know. Do you know? You don't know.
The 10th Queen.
10th Queen. There's going to be an extra Queen coming back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for show. For show, girl.
Valentina.
No. I think maybe Valentina. People are saying Valentina, but
I didn't know that there was someone else.
I feel like it should be a big girl.
I am shook.
I think it should.
My core.
There's only 9 queens. Of course, there's going to be one more.
Valentina's
I thought you would have guessed.
Valentina's coming back.
No, I don't think Valentina.
Valentina's coming back.
I think she needs more
She
time.
loves it. She loves the drama. She feeds off of it.
That's true, actually. That's true, actually.
Oh my gosh. That's what I was going to say as well. Like, there's not like a villainy one. Like Fifi came back. Like, there needs to be a villainy one, and it needs to be Valentina. It's gonna be Valentina.
No, but Morgan though. We've got Morgan. How do you feel about that? I don't think we've talked about that. You know, do you know the tea with her and Tyra Sanchez?
No.
Oh god, it's like literally about a
let's get
year long
into
worth of
it.
drama. But what was it? Tyra called out Raven. No, because Raven was like, I think it was during the drag panel. I could get this wrong, guys. Sorry, you can correct me if you want. I think it was during the panel of DragCon. But someone asked Raven, like, do you think the right person won season 2 or whatever? Then Raven pretty much said like, no, it should be me. And then
that's what you would
exactly,
say.
Catty, yeah. But yeah, exactly, totally. It's like drag, right?
Yeah.
And then Tyra like took to, like, I think tweeted her or Facebook or something like that. It's like, nah, the right bitch won or something. Like pretty tame again, like pretty just like drag drama.
Yeah.
But then Morgan got involved, and she was like, she left this like video, and she's like, "What you doing coming for my sister?" No, that was it. Oh fuck it. Then she said like Tyra did. Like an RIP thing for, like, she posted a picture of Raven, like a really horrible photo of Raven, put like RIP or something like that, because then Raven came for Tyra, and then like basically she put it like RIP, like as a joke saying she died, but like, which obviously isn't ideal, but at the same time, like, it was obviously a fake picture, like it wasn't anything, it wasn't like a serious thing. If someone actually died, you wouldn't use like this terrible like ratty like drag picture or whatever. And then like Morgan then left his like really intense video message being like, how dare you come for my sister, blah blah blah, like started all this drama. And then Tyra, I agree that Tyra is a nightmare, but I agree with what Tyra said in it, like, it's not Morgan's place to get involved. Like, take a seat, stay in your lane. You know, even if you're mates with Raven, which I'm sure you are, it's not your drama. Like, it just sort of rubs me the wrong way. But then again, it's all drag and it's all like ridiculous.
Oh, maybe she will be.
But she said in the promo, so she's like, I'm bringing the drama. I've got no, like, she's like, I love all my sisters, but I'm bringing drama, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I think she said in her season as well, and it showed like the recap for her season 2 promo, not promo, like audition day. I think she said a similar sort of thing, which is like, you need some drama on the show.
Yeah.
So
I think it will either be Nina or Valentina as the 10th, though. And I feel like.
William was a good choice. Sorry.
Can you
That would be so
imagine
good.
it just?
I agree with what sorry, I forgot if it's Richard or Omar said about Milk earlier though, in that like it's not Milk's awesome, but TV's not necessarily for Milk. I don't agree with that, but I think for Willem that's the case. Like, I don't think Drag Race is the right show for her.
Yeah.
Like I really like Willem a lot, even despite the recent controversy. Would you know about that controversy?
Yeah, about the transphobic.
Yeah. Even despite like I do like William, I find her entertaining, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think she would do well on Drag Race at all. It's just not the right show for her still.
Yeah.
She'd do a lot better than she did initially.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think, yeah, that's the thing. She just doesn't take it very seriously. If she did, she would do amazing. But she just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And she can't pretend to give a fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Which is perfect for the format she's in at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it would be funny on Drag Race to an extent, but then like All Stars, like it's intense and it wouldn't really work with the format, you know? Like,
yeah.
But I think a big girl should come back potentially as the 10th queen. Like I'm thinking, it hit me the other day, I was walking around thinking about who 10th queen could be. I'm thinking Jiggly Caliente. That would be good, right?
Jiggly! That'd be amazing.
Yeah. I think that'd be a really cool choice.
I want everyone to come back.
Because she's got new teeth, she's got new like hot look. She's trans.
She's trans.
She's living the full fantasy now.
That'd
so
be amazing.
my vote would be for Jigs. Apart from April Carry On, I'd love April to come back.
I want Valentina to come
but I don't mind her saving her for another season.
I need Valentina to come back.
Mm.
It'd be amazing. Especially like because Alaska just did a song about her as well. It's like it would be so good.
Yeah.
I want Valentina to come back. It's just I want the drama. You gotta have the drama.
It would be great. But do you not feel like it was like that was that whole drama was the thing that made season 9 so good? Let's be real. Like I feel like season 9 was fine, and then when it got to reunion, shit went down. It was the best thing ever. But I feel
also,
we've had that drama recently, right?
But it's not just that though. Valentina is an amazing drag queen.
Yeah, and of course. I mean, I get all that.
She's an incredible drag queen to watch. Like she's a good actress. Well, apart from like that, she couldn't write her own like show.
You think one with Nina?
Yeah, like she can't write stuff. She still can act. Like she couldn't perform for her life, but
Rumors Darien Lake. How do you feel about that?
Darien Lake.
Yeah. But sorry, what I was gonna say is like I was gonna quickly say like season 9 was so consumed with Valentina. I feel like I needed a Valentina break. Like I loved it. I loved all the drama. I loved her looks. I like, you know what I mean? I love the whole thing. You won't go back and watch the season 9 video. You should know. But like that's something. But I would need a breath of fresh air, and then she can come back onto the scene like after a bit of a break for me. You know?
No.
I think it'd be all about her again if she comes back on.
No. Okay. I think it is all about her. Itself.
Yeah. Okay, fair. But yeah, sorry, Darien Lake.
Darien Lake. Yeah.
Would you dip into those waters?
It wouldn't be that exciting. But I think it's not that she doesn't deserve it. I think she does deserve it, but it wouldn't be that exciting. Again,
I feel like she showed like herself pretty well in her season. To be fair,
yeah, I think she made it as far as she could, and she deserved kind of. I don't know.
Exactly.
Well, I haven't been following Darien Lake, so maybe like she stepped to her looks and stuff. So I think like her acting was always good, and her comedy was always good, but it was mostly like the looks weren't that great. So maybe she stepped to her looks.
But also, I don't think she's particularly like I didn't really warm to her that much.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't massively likable.
Yeah.
Which is harsh, but like fair, I'd say. Okay, so let's go through the queens then.
What if Shay came back?
And that's again too soon. I need a break from season 9 stuff. Like it's just don't make it season 9 too.
Season 9 door is open.
It's just Aja though, right?
Yeah, but the door is open.
Oh, I love you, Pearl. But again, I feel like she's really well in the season.
She wouldn't come back.
I love her. She's still my prettiest drag queen in terms of aesthetic.
You just want to fuck her.
I don't so much anymore these days, you know.
It's like you don't really want to fuck me anymore.
Maybe you dress a little bit like Pearl would.
Fine.
Right, let's go for the queens. So we're running out of time a little bit.
Yeah.
So you guys give us your thoughts as we go along too. Yeah.
Okay.
So
what are we saying?
We do left from right.
Yeah, but we're saying looks or meet the
no,
queen,
just generally like how we feel about everything. How we feel about coming back for All Stars 3.
Gotcha.
Like that's the main thing. So Morgan, we sort of talked about her a bit already, but
Morgan, yeah, I think it's like a surprising like ton of events, but I think it could be really exciting to have her back. As I said, like I really like her lip syncing, and she's funny. I think she's quite funny. I don't really remember her acting. She's probably not a good sign.
I think they're good because she I don't know if she won Snatch Game, but no, she didn't. Tatiana did, obviously, but she did well, I think, and she's in the clips like.
I don't think she did that well.
Did she not?
No. Well, I feel like she's been more comfortable now, and she's been on the game for a while now. She's done a lot of videos with the other queens, and like she's quicker. She's a bit wittier.
I feel like what would be interesting is she has a lot of knowledge on all the queens because she is sort of like the hub for her area, I think LA or whatever.
Okay.
Like she helps out loads of queens. Apparently she's really nice. Like she always lets them crash at their houses and stuff. But I think half a queen she'd go in with, she potentially have a lot of knowledge on whether firsthand or through other queens.
Okay.
I think that could be really interesting.
Good.
Thank you.
No, like that is good.
No, yeah. Oh yeah. So Richard's saying I'm interested to see how Morgan's grown. I think I said in the Meet the Queens reaction, I agree. Like she's definitely evolved since the series. It's been a long ass time.
Yeah.
But then nowhere near to the extent of someone like Tatiana, for example.
True.
Do you know what I mean? Like her look, Morgan looks good, but like her look in the Meet the Queens, for example, just seemed really Morgan, which I suppose is fine. But then like someone like I always say that like all these things. My favorite queens are the ones who can like give versatility.
I feel she's like Morgan, not a revolutionary queen.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. And I feel like you need to be to win All Stars.
Do you?
Yeah, to stay fresh and interesting. Like, look at Detox. I know she'd win as a bad example, but she came really close because, like, look how like fresh her looks were, how different they were, how strong she was. Do you know what I mean? That's the sort of thing I'm chatting about.
Good.
Thank you. Morgan grew in size, her own words. Fair. Right, Aja.
Aja looks good. I like Aja.
Me too.
I like her wretched ways.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited she's coming back for sure.
I'm excited. Like she tells it like it is, which I really enjoy. She's a great lip syncer, fantastic lip syncer. I don't think she got to show it as well as she could have, but I would love to like for you to see the extent of like her dancing abilities because she's fantastic. And I hope her acting's got better. I think if she gets a chance to like be herself, I think that's how like when she shines, and perform.
Do you think she's going back too soon, or do you think it's the right time?
No, I think it's the right time. Do you know why?
No, you tell me why.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because even from the end of the show to the reunion, I already felt that she was a lot more confident. Like I loved her at the reunion; it was fantastic.
Yeah,
like she was already a lot more confident, a lot more funny, a lot more relaxed. So I think she can still bring it for All Stars.
That's the thing. I know people. Again, sorry, I said this in the Meet the Queens. I know people hate comparing like certain queens to other queens, but she is. To me, she is a lot like Alyssa Edwards. Not in terms of like the same person, but in terms of like the sort of comedy she has, the sort of like personality and comic value she has.
Yeah.
Like I just really like you look at her intro to why is there fireworks? It's Halloween.
It's fireworks like every weekend where I live. People just
it was Diwali recently.
What?
It was Diwali recently.
Oh, maybe that was.
But it's not Diwali anymore.
Halloween.
It's the old Halloween fireworks
Halloween.
classic. As I said, it's like her intro to Meet the Queen. She's like, it's what she say, like it's spooky or whatever. Aja. Do you know what I mean? She like 5 takes of that.
I'm spooked to be back.
Oh yeah, whatever it was.
I'm shook.
Yeah, that's just, it's just really funny. It's like Alyssa, but not trying to be like Alyssa necessarily. Although she probably was influenced by Alyssa, but everyone's influenced by everyone, so whatever. You can all shut up.
It's Alyssa.
Yeah, it's just Alyssa, but with worse makeup. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'll take any form of Alyssa I can get. Right, so Omar's saying Momo doesn't feel like she's ready to come back. I feel like she's way too mature mentally to handle the success of the show. She should have been on Drag Race season 18. Interesting. Richard thinks she's funny AF, a really good watch, but not sure she's a winner of All Stars. And our Greek friend is saying, "Bitch, Aja is no Miss Edwards, bollocks." Right.
Okay. I agree. She is no Miss Edwards because no one.
No,
is.
That's what I mean. But then like. If I'm not getting Alyssa, I want some form of Alyssa-y stuff in my life. You know?
All right, we need to.
We do. Shanji
Angie. Oh my gosh, Shanji Angie is back.
Let me say something first, because I'm really surprised. Like in the comments for the last videos, like most of the laughs me going to Shanji out of everyone. Everyone's like Team Shanji, here for Shanji, love Shanji.
Yeah.
Like most of it, like literally about 80% of the.
I think actually she could go quite fucking far.
I was quite like caught off guard by that, to be honest. I know people like her.
Don't know about looks though.
Oh, never mind then.
Well, she never did really well with the looks. I'm sorry, but she didn't. I
Yeah.
hope she's better at it. Even in the...
Well, she is a better, obviously.
Yeah, but like people are still like...
She's still not a looks queen. She's not a fashion queen.
She's not a fashion queen.
No.
She's not a looks queen. And I think for All Stars, you have to have the full package.
It's good how Vegas her look is there.
She's amazing.
But like Vegas-y, right?
Well, Vegas, yeah, she's quite Vegas-y there. But like, it's just... Don't know about the looks, but we'll see. But I feel like I love Shanji. She's funny and she's great at performing in general, and I'm excited. And she brings a good like game. Like she can bring the drama as well, which is cool.
Yeah. But do you think she could go all the way? Because that's what people seem to be saying.
No,
I don't either. I'd be surprised if she makes top 3. To be honest. I don't think she's bad. I like her. I think she's cool. I think she's entertaining.
She could make top 3.
I just don't. You know what it is? I don't think she's outstanding at anything.
Whoa.
You heard it here first.
I think she's outstanding at acting.
Oh no. Okay. Maybe you're right. Actually. Yeah, that's fair. She's really good in those sort of challenges.
She's really good at acting, and her
funny,
stand-up
likeable.
comedy was fantastic.
Oh, I'll take that back then. I suppose I was thinking more about like looks and like
looks. She's not.
I think even top 3 stuff, because normally like there's a ball with the 3 different looks and like I don't know. But if she gets a song to do like they did like Read Your Roti or whatever, she'd excel at something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So maybe actually.
Great lip syncer. Fantastic lip syncer. Okay, Milk.
Oh, Atom thinks Arsha's more likable than Alyssa. Interesting. That's you're gonna get a lot of comments, my friend, on the video.
I love when you guys disagree with us.
I'm gonna call you Kossis dear from now on, Greek dude, if that's cool with you. Atom has met both of them. After meeting both of them, yes, Arsha is more personable and real. But to be fair, like she's far less famous. So like if you're meeting 1 million people a day, I'm sure it wasn't a situation or whatever, but Alyssa's met probably about 1 million people, whereas Arsha's been meeting people for a few months, sort of thing. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So like give Arsha, it'd be interesting to see what Arsha's like in comparison to Alyssa after like 5 years.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
After after being jaded of it. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, you can't help it. Like even if you love what you do and all that sort of shit, I'm sure Alyssa does. Like you can't help but
like me. Like I've been doing this for like what 3 years now.
Yeah.
And like people recognize me in the streets.
That's
you know
it.
how it is. And like I want to be personable, but sometimes I'm tired.
Yeah.
Just came back from Mazda, and I'm like.
That's where you get most of it. You've got people literally waiting in the aisles, haven't you? Ready to jump out.
All the time.
Right, milk. Is it milking time for you?
Oh, it's always milking time.
Honestly, really is. It's quite disconcerting.
I can't wait to see him out of drag again because Jesus fucking Christ, he's hot. He's so hot.
I think he's alright. I still don't get it. Like everyone's like fully flooding their basements over it. I get it. Like he's fit. Like
fucking fit.
But
like,
yeah,
so
I'm not like
he can flood my basement.
He can flood your basement. Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
No,
okay.
I think I flood my own basement, isn't it?
Yeah, but he can flood your basement. Let someone else do it for once. You deserve it.
Things with milk.
Nice. Right. So you're super keen for milk.
I'm super keen for milk.
I'm super keen for milk. Again, I'm watching season 6 again with a mate, and I love like versatility in a queen is what I like, and that's like the definition of milk. She's a fashion queen, but like super interesting. Like even her Meet the Queens, like she was the only standout for me really in terms of like it would just caught me off guard. I'm like, oh whoa, I love it. Like I think you saw it in the Meet the Queens. I can't remember my reaction now, but I'm sure it was everything you could have ever hoped for and more. So go and watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was the only one who was like, again, like I think you need that. Like that's what I wanted to go for a drag show to see, like someone who will entertain me in that way,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super excited for Milk. I think she could go all the way potentially. Maybe, yeah, I think she could potentially win. I don't think she's not my like number one horse in the race, but I wouldn't be surprised.
She'll win, but I'm excited she's back.
But look how looks like strong her Meet the Queens look was, for example.
Yeah, but it's not as looks as that.
And her confidence she had in the promo as well, all the promos.
She just hasn't been very out
prominent, prolific.
From like in the drag, like
compared to some of the other ones though, she has.
Maybe she has.
Look at Chi Chi or 4G.
It's hard to tell. Let's move on.
Okay. Sorry? Kennedy. Go on.
Kennedy Davenport. I feel like she definitely I have a soft spot for Kennedy because she got so much hate like last time, and like she wasn't. I mean, yeah, she was a bit bitchy and a bit like dismissive of the younger queens, which they didn't deserve. But like, she's not a bad person, and
No.
she's
She's just a bit dense.
She's a super talented queen.
Don't not back me up there. Don't. Oh no, she's the next Einstein.
Dense.
Yeah,
that's not nice.
She's not the next Einstein.
She's not the next.
I mean, I can't talk. Do you know what I mean? Like.
But hey, she's fucking clever. She's made some clever choices.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
She's been taking care of herself and her sister for years.
But what I'm talking about, I know.
Her life.
What I don't actually, and I'm not grateful for that because I've learned some interesting stuff in the Meet the Queens thing. We'll go on to that in a second. But I meant in terms of like people saying she's bitchy and stuff. I think it comes from more from a place of like denseness as opposed to like
she just didn't get it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's literally what I'm saying.
Dense.
Yeah, thank you. And they'd be like, I Meet the Queens. What was she saying? Like, we watched it a minute ago. Not her Meet the Queens, like her hometown interview thing where she's like, she talks about her life and like, I didn't realize some of the shit she went through.
Yeah, she's
been through a lot.
It.
Yeah, and she's sweet and like she's a great lip syncer. I just think her looks bored me, but I think that's just my personal taste. Like I say sometimes, like I think some things are objective. Like some queens are just shit. Like for example,
some of her looks I thought
James
really
Mansfield
good.
like objectively wasn't great at looks, for example. Whereas
Kennedy,
Kennedy
for James Mansfield.
Really not getting that side.
Whereas justice for James.
Kennedy, I think, is talented. It's just not my cup of tea.
Fair. It's like saying like, okay, I know one person who's like not really into Beyonce. It's one person.
I'm not massively into Beyonce.
There you go. But you recognise
I'm a big Michelle stan. Latavia, whatever her name is.
Okay, moving on.
I'm really not.
But like you have to say, like Beyonce is
Queen Baby.
She's a fucking insane talent. Like
yeah, for sure.
I'm saying. I'm not comparing Kennedy to Beyonce. I'm saying Kennedy's Beyonce.
I like her Beyonce conspiracy theories too. Like, isn't there a fact that like it's been found out like she's like nowhere near her actual age or whatever? Because like someone saw a birth certificate or something. I don't know, stuff like that. I
think like she's her sister's mom.
I love it. I mean, I'm so into it. I love that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but you get famous and people start, coming up with shit much more interesting than in real life is. Like people think I actually do have cystitis. And the truth is I haven't had sex since 1969.
That's a common fact about you.
It is a common fact. But anyway, also I'm 85. Moving on to Chi-Chi.
Maths was great. I'd be so impressed, but I know it's not.
I know. Chi-Chi.
Wait, no, wait, sorry.
I need to check my phone just in case.
Costas is backing up Kennedy in her view about younger queens, like dismissing younger queens and that, because Pearl Shantae and Trixie Sashade. But I don't know, but I think like in any season, you look at any queen, even queens I love, like Gia Gunn, like it just doesn't go well if you don't respect your competition enough.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it'd be interesting to see whether Kennedy has grown in that area because obviously she has worked with a lot more, diverse group of queens as opposed to staying in her hometown.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see how she's grown.
She came from a really small town kind of place, and she just wasn't. Yeah, she just didn't know that kind of drag, but now she's been exposed to it, and I feel like I do feel like she would have a lot more respect to other kinds of drag that are not hers. Nina Bonina was Instagram live. Oh, okay. All right, let's close this.
Oh, sorry, we're running out of time. Do you got any messages? Anyone coming over?
Not here yet, but pretty close.
Okay, guys, we're running out of time a little bit. So Chi-Chi.
Love, live, am.
Yep, same. I'm really excited. Like I said, I think the biggest thing is like money was the biggest obstacle before, and even then she still turned the pageant hunty.
She pulled the patch.
That's whatever. That's the one. So I'm really, really excited to see what she can do with money and experience and like you said, seeing the world or whatever, and all that sort of shit. Like I wouldn't be surprised if she's top 3.
And if I just want to see her straighten her hair. Like
you just went live, guys. Stay here. What are you doing?
What are you doing following Nina? Okay, maybe we should go follow Nina actually.
Yeah, we should. We need to talk to Omar at some point about his hanging out sesh with Nina. We're so excited for that.
What? I need to know about this.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have really quick time to go over it in a bit.
We don't.
Can't keep enough room for a bit. Chi-Chi. So anything else to say about the Chi-Chi? I love her hair, but I know it's been done like 100 times.
Yeah.
But I still love it. I still think it's cool.
Like,
you know what I mean by that? Like the paper style or whatever.
Yeah. I think she's going to go far.
Yeah, and convincing breast play as well, which I always respect. It's difficult to do well, I think.
Oh, I just can't wait to see her.
Same.
again.
Bendela?
Bendela is a dark horse on this one. I think she's
So you
gonna do
mean
a
Black
lot.
Horse?
Sorry. This is not my cup of soup.
Yeah.
I think she could do a lot better than people think. She's super
I think
smart.
she could do really well.
Bendela
actually.
is super. Can you fucking?
Sorry.
I'm still talking.
Go on.
Bendela is super smart. And please don't be in the dark. That
That
looks
is creepy.
so creepy.
I know. I'm like sexy
Ooh,
Pennywise.
it's like a demon behind me.
Yeah. Right, sorry.
Oh,
The
see,
lives
this
we
is why
lead.
it takes so long for us to fucking finish this live thing. All right, so you don't think
I love the breastplate. I swear I know Cos you mean breastplate, but I just love how I do a breastplate. Like, that's amazing. Sorry. Right.
Mine though.
Where's the plait, girl? That's what was missing.
What do you mean?
The breastplate.
I don't need it.
Yeah, dude, they're always out. That's what I always respect about you guys. Always got them out.
Thank you. So you don't think she's gonna go far?
No, I think she could go far. I don't think she's gonna be Black Horse, Dark Horse, because we know she's great. Like, she's really talented and do really well. I think she'll go as far as she went in her season. Respectively.
Really? I think she can go actually further. Like, I think she can be top 3.
Do you agree with what I said in my Meet the Queens thing in terms of like her interview? Like, she's just not. It's difficult not to take this sort of stuff like to heart, but she's got a bit of like a resting bitch face, but not resting, like just permanent. Like, she's not got like kind, warm, inviting face. Yeah, she looks like she's like smelt shit or something like that. Like,
she does not.
She
She's
did
like,
in her Meet the Queens.
Always like
Guys, do you agree with me?
happy.
No, so she's happy. That's something. I think that's my whole thing with her. Is I don't buy that, like the perpetually happy thing. Not bought that ever. Like, she's like trying to be, but it's not. Doesn't seem at all genuine to me. Like, I'm trying to think of a better example.
Someone's coming for Bendela.
I like Bendela. I think she's really talented. She's a great actor. She's funny. I've got a lot. She's did some great outfits. I've got a lot of respect for her generally. But I think my biggest issue, like I said, is her main. I'm not buying her main shtick.
Okay.
What do you guys think? I could just be. Okay. I feel like I've got some like credibility now because I write about Valentina all along, despite everyone being against me.
He's gonna throw it in my face.
I am forever, literally on your tombstone.
I still love her.
Yeah, no, she's shy. But yes, I'm interested because again, I know everyone loves Bendela. I do like her, but I don't know. I'm just something about her. I'm just not connecting with personally. Whereas 4G. Yeah, nice little segue there. Love her, really sweet person.
Yeah, I think actually, Thorgy can go really far. Even though I don't like her look, her Meet the Queens look, she's a force to be reckoned with, and she's fucking smart. The only thing is, I don't think it's just because she thinks it's just the overthinking things. I think sometimes she doesn't come across that warm.
4G, yeah. No, I agree. But again, I think like similar to who was saying it before, our Kennedy about like the denseness. 4G is the opposite. I feel like
she is that like happy, bubbly person.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas her intensity sort of like dampens
but that's the difference. Thorgy is like that. Bendela is acting like that.
Exactly.
But she says she's acting like that because that's her character. But that's her character, and she acts it well. But when she's out of character, she's not like that, and that's just not her.
Do you know what I mean? I know this is a stupid example because different people want different things from drag queens, but for me, I always do think like when I want to hang out with, but like with Bendela, not with Ben as a dude, totally happy to hang out with him. But would I be comfortable in a room alone with Bendela for half an hour? No, I definitely wouldn't be. Like, I'd be interested. Like, I'd do it. Like, if she messaged me now, she'd like, I'd do it. I'd come to the UK. That's something like I do respect for it. I just think like I'd feel a bit uncomfortable and a bit awkward and a bit uneasy. I'm sure we'd be fine after a few minutes or whatever, but it's just something about her energy as Bendela.
I think I can prove you wrong with one little,
go on,
database.
Go on.
She did really, really well on the talk show challenge, which she acted like Bendela, but she had to like interview someone.
Who did she interview?
Chaz Bono and his mum. Sorry, his grandma. And she did really well. She made them feel pretty comfortable. She was second best.
She's extremely intelligent. So I think she'd work like she'd figure out someone's energy and then work with that sort of thing.
And she doesn't make you feel uncomfortable.
She does with me. I think I said during the Meet the Queens. I think it's a situation like
right.
her. Maybe you are right in these things. I think it's like, again, it must be weird. I had to do it for my Kickstarter, and it was like the worst thing in the world. But if you're like sat in a chair looking at a camera, being asked to talk about yourself or whatever, like it is the worst thing. So I think it's just situations like that. She comes across like that to me. But whereas if she was interviewing me or whatever, which I feel like she needs to do at some point, if she wants to truly make a mark on this world, then it might be completely different.
We are fairly available. Just email us for our full schedule. And because when you say interview you,
of course, yeah. Interview me about you.
Obviously, and I'll be in the back just judging.
Of course. So last one, Trixie, who we talked a lot about already. I
think we talked enough. Trixie's gonna win, and that is that. Thank you. Bye. Okay.
One thing. Okay. Do you feel like one thing I was thinking about watching her Meet the Queens again, all that sort of stuff, is she is extremely confident to the point of arrogance, which I don't have a problem with personally. But do you think that's going to work against her? She's literally kept saying stuff like my $1 Million Comedy and stuff, which is funny. Like, I get it. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek, but it's really not. Like, she thinks a lot of herself, which is awesome. I think that's the way you get through life. Like, I'd recommend that thing. But do you think that's going to work against her in terms of, like, ability?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
No, it might. It did last time. I feel like it did towards the end. Like, she was too confident. And she was like, yeah, because everyone's like, justice for Trixie. And it kind of went to her head a little bit. And then she came back and she was like, why am I leaving again? I should have stayed. And she should. But at the same time, I didn't warm up to her that much at that point. It was until
I don't think anyone did.
Yeah. And I started like seeing more of her. And yeah, I fell in love. But I don't know. I just think like people know that's just her comedy at this point. I don't. No,
but there are points. You listen to her interviews and stuff. There are not even just to Meet the Queens, just generally. There are points where she doesn't do it in a funny way, where she's just like I really should be America's Next Drag Superstar, and my comedy is like the best comedy, and all this sort of stuff. Which again, I think is great personally.
Bob does the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that put people off a little bit. That's sort of what I'm talking about.
It didn't me then though. It didn't, because
no, me neither. Because I like that sort of thing.
Because that's the thing. Like, there's the thing about Bob, and that's the thing. The difference between Trixie then and Trixie now, to me, is that Bob can back it up. Like, he's like, I'm fucking good. At this.
You're totally right.
And he can back it up. Yeah. Trixie couldn't before, and now I feel like she can.
But then you look at someone like Katya. Sorry, you guys definitely let us know what you think. So I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on this. But like, you look at someone like Katya. Like, I think half the reason everyone loves her is because she is. Even still, like, she's obviously a lot more confident, but she still has a lot of vulnerability to her.
Yeah.
Whereas someone like Bob, zero vulnerability, really, like, or minimal vulnerability. Yeah. And same with Trixie.
Trixie has a little bit of vulnerability that she might show this season.
I think she needs to. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I think she might. I hope she will. And I know she won't. No, I'm joking. But more importantly, what do you guys think about my shorter hair? Because this is the
is it your debut?
It's the debut.
That's it. Let us know in the comments down below.
So
it's
most importantly, just comment about my hair and the journey that we've been through.
That's important. And we are. Is it airing November? It is, right? Next month.
When does it start? I don't actually know.
I think it's November. But I was going to say send the other videos, but if there's anything else you want us to do, like watching any other stuff. Oh shit,
Sam is here.
Okay, cool. That's good timing. Right. Time to wait for 30 seconds. But yeah, let's continue the conversation down below. I never point to the right place whenever I point down below. Down below. That's the one. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on all the queens and the upcoming season. Oh my god, it's not time for that. Sorry, go and answer.
Love you guys.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts and everything. We continue the conversation down below. We'll do another discussion potentially. And yeah, cheers for joining us, and yeah, we'll catch you guys soon. I need to go see what's going on. I'm really curious. All right, love you. Bye.